Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Infinite MagicRaid video. Today we're going to be talking about the one, the only, Space. She is the very first free-to-play legendary you get. I just received her on my free-to-play account, which I have over here. I use her on my both of my main accounts. I'm trying to figure out, I think you get her at like day 8 or something like that. You basically have like an event that comes up. I can't show you, it just ended on my free to play. I was going to show you, but you get an event that basically you have to like do 3 things every day for like 7 or 8 days. I think it's like 7 days or something like that, and then you get Space. Anyways, Space, great supporter, actually an extremely strong healer, one of the strongest healers in the game. Surprisingly, my Space actually out heals my mythic Luna constantly. Every single dungeon I do, she gets out healed by my Space. Now, that might just be because my Space is built really fast, so she's going to get a lot of turns, because really the only healing she does is a 10% heal on her ultimate, which goes up to 16%, plus it grants the heal, and I think that's pretty much it, right? Yeah, that's the only heal she has. That's the only heal she has, so there's that. If you get the exclusive, she basically gets more turn meter, more HP, pretty solid, but not really needed. Now, why do I think she's so strong? She has a little bit of everything, right? So she has a heal, but it also is a 20% turn meter boost, which is very strong. She boosts her own turn meter at the beginning of each wave, making her even faster. She does speed down on the enemies and speed up on your team, which is pretty strong. Only a 3-turn cooldown on that one. And then her A1 reduces the turn meter of the enemy as well by 25%, which is pretty strong. You get another 10% if you have her exclusive. So the biggest thing is you get her on every single account no matter what. And honestly, for most of my accounts, I skilled up my Space before I skilled up anyone else. On this main account right here, this is my very first account. Since I was using Holder as an epic, sometimes it makes sense to take Space and put skill ups into Space right away. You can use her in all the content in the game. She's really, really strong in arena, but in dungeons and campaign and all of that, she's going to make your team go faster. She's going to make the enemy team go slower, and she's going to pump out decent heals because she's going to be constantly getting turns. You know, she's 1800 speed, so she's going to get a lot of turns, and she's going to constantly be using this ult every 4 turns to restore everyone's health and give them a layer heal. Really strong. I use, as my 2 supports right now, I use Luna and I use Space together. Yeah, so Space. Why is she so good? Let's go into arena and I'll show you real quick. I won't show campaign stages because you can't really spotlight a support. I guess I could run a level and just show you the healing compared to Luna. You know what? I'm sorry. Before I do gameplay, let's look at how I have her built. And then I'll show you kind of her emblems and stuff like that. Now, as far as ascensions, or awakens, I always take my damage dealers to awaken 5, and I take my supports to awaken 3. Usually, awaken 3 gives them enough survivability to get through the campaign stages or dungeon stages or whatever you're doing. If you're having trouble with sustain and they're dying, then yeah, you can take her up to A5. But all right, let's show you the gear. She is fully skilled up, as I mentioned earlier. Here's her gear. So she's in full speed with as much speed substats as possible. You want 6-star boots because they give the most speed. Healing effect is nice. HP is nice as well. The higher HP she has, the more healing that she's going to do, right? Because it's based on the person that you're healing's health. And when you have the heal, which is the heal over time, that's based on their health as well because it restores a percentage of health. So health is always going to help with that. This is HP. You want effect hit as well. It's very important. They have the little thing where it says recommended. Yeah, here you go. Even the recommended says speed and effect hit. Those are the 2 you want to prioritize. After that, you want to prioritize defensive stats. Okay. Effect hit. Very good. I have 17% effect hit. Could be higher. But here you go. Speed and effect hit is what you're really looking for. For these, you can do the healing effect, 24%. That's pretty strong. I have one with a double speed roll with HP and resistance. This is actually really solid. The other one over here is just flat defense with some speed rolls. I took it just because of the speed rolls. Okay, that's how I built her. Let me talk about emblems real quick. Emblems for her. Support's going to be #1 tree, 1000% undeniably, right? Go for the effect hit. I would say go for the effect hit. Then healing effect. This means all healing done is increased by 9%. That's pretty strong. She does not shield, and I'm not using a shielder, so I don't have this. Okay. Selfish. Basically, she gets, whenever she buffs or debuffs, which she does both, she increases her speed by 9 for 1 turn, stacks up to 5 times. For allies with less than 50% HP, I increase their healing. That's the one I went for. You don't want to go for this one because it's before the first turn of each wave. So her first ability is a speed up. So that's obviously doesn't require effect hit. That's how you choose if you want this or not. If you, on auto, in the very first ability, whoever the hero is uses, if it needs effect hit, then you can use this. Otherwise, it's totally wasted. Don't forget, it's only the first turn of each wave. Okay. Next one is 12% chance to reduce the cooldown of the skill. This just means she can heal a little bit more. Sometimes she'll reduce the cooldown by 1 on her ultimate, and she get to use it again. That one's cool. I have this one, turn meter reduction taken. I use this on a lot of my trees, support and damage dealers, because I feel like this one obviously isn't that useful. This one actually might be useful for her, but I still kind of like this so that people can't reduce her turn meter, because in the end, she's trying to go really fast and reduce everyone else's turn meter. So this kind of makes it nice. Now, if you ever A5, I would probably go for... I would probably go for this one. Definitely more is better. And then I would go down here and I would get this speed as your final one if you're Awakening 5 her. That's what I would do. You could probably do this one. I think that would work. Yeah, debuff 18% to increase the duration. That one would work on her. Now let's go in the defensive tree. I chose defensive tree. So you can get, since I'm using her mostly in arena, I want to get a lot of resistance. So I went for the resistance. You can go for defense. Either one works. Healed effect. So this only works for her. This is healed effect, not healing effect. You can see the difference here. This is healing effect, and this is healed effect. I also went for damage over time received because that can deal a lot of damage. So I 9% reduced dot damage. That one's nice. Before the end of the first turn, 9% resistance. This is just in case I get outsped and then someone tries to freeze my space or do some sort of stun or something. This makes it so that's not really possible, or at least helps against it. Another thing, more resistance. I like the resistance, as I've been saying. Now, what would I take? You get one more of these. I would probably take... I don't know what I would take for this one. When self HP is reduced by 20%, restore HP. I'd probably get either this one or this one. Honestly, these would all be useful. None of them are game breaking, so that's probably that. Now, let's go look through auras. I'll be honest, I don't look through auras very often. You either have to buy them or you have to get pretty far into the Faction Wars system. Now, what would I take on her? Let me look through some of the blue ones and green ones. I'll ignore legendary ones and epic ones because no one's going to have those for quite some time. We're looking at green auras. This one will work. Healed effect plus 4%. That one would 100% work on her. I think that's the one I picked on my other account. That's probably a good one. Reduces the chance of taking a crit. That one wouldn't be bad, especially for PvP. If you are trying to use her in dungeons and PvP and everywhere, I'd probably go for this healing one. The rest of these are all probably going to be... Yeah, I would definitely go for the urgent treatment aura if you are using her in dungeons and everything. That's probably going to be the best one for you. Now let's look through the blue one, see what we got in here. Mastery is useless. Increases, that's useless. This one might actually be pretty good for keeping herself alive. This would definitely be one that you could use here. So I would do either urgent treatment or extra recovery. I guess I can look at these real quick and see what. I'd probably grab this one if you're doing epic. Speed. Speed is the name of the game for her. I would probably get this one. Yeah, I'd probably get the speed one if you're looking at epic ones. Now, let me look at legendary ones real quick. I haven't even honestly looked at these very often. But someone commented on my video saying, hey, go through the auras. And I was like, oh yeah, auras exist. Let's look at those. This one would be really strong. HP and effect hit. That one would be cool for her. Although the speed is pretty strong on her. That one would be crazy for keeping her alive because she gets so many turns and she's so fast. If she's constantly healing herself, that one would work. There's a lot of these that would work. Here's this. Oh, this one is definitely for her. This is made for her. Speed. This is top tier right here. This is the one you want to go for. Speed. This effect is doubled in arena. So you get 180 speed. Doesn't sound like a lot, but you also don't forget you get the percentage stats and stuff. So that's what I get for that. Now I'll show you one. I'll show you one arena battle just to kind of show you what she does. And then I'll show you a dungeon and I'll compare her to my mythic. Okay. Let me do a harder fight. This one's gonna be really hard. Probably won't even win it. Dude, everyone's got mythics. Oh, I'm on the beta server. That's why everyone's got their mythics out. Let me just try, man, full team. Whatever. I'll just show you just kind of what she does in arena. I mean, it's going to be pretty standard. She's literally just going to boost the speed of your team, and that's going to be her main purpose. Did I start on auto? I did. Okay, let's take it off auto. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so she already went. She already did her thing. So she boosted everyone's turn meter. She's the fastest on my team. You can see I'm way ahead of the enemy team because of that boost. So that's the biggest portion of her kit there. Let's go for the person I'm strong against. Luna is pretty good. This will give attack to everyone. We'll do that. She needs to be a little bit faster because she should have done that before my... I keep on wanting to call him Victor, but his name's Valentine. All right, we'll do a big hit from this guy, see if we can clear out some enemies. All right, we did decent. Now we just got Amelia, which is going to be really annoying. All right, so here we go. We're on turn 2 of space. What she's going to do now is she's going to be able to do this. She can reduce the speed of one enemy and gives a speed boost on everyone. So let's, I'll reduce the speed of probably, let's try to get this holder down. So yeah, he's going to counterattack. That's fine. All right, I forget what Luna even does. What does this do? Turn meter, another turn meter. Okay, we'll do a turn meter. This is my other account, so I don't use this one very often. All right, let's get Valentine to use his ult. Now he's going to hit a lot harder. Boom. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna keep on going here. We're gonna get this holder down. Okay. Turn meter. I'm gonna turn meter. She also, Space, has her A1 turn meter reduction, which is nice. You can see I just delayed Liz's turn by a little bit because I know Liz is gonna heal everyone, so I don't want them to heal that much. There we go. Healed. Holder, unfortunately. We're just going to keep on pumping holder down here. I'm going to lose my Lester, unfortunately. All right, so now I have a turn meter again. I think I'm going to turn meter Liz. I'm going to keep Liz down because I really don't want her healing everyone. I'm going to have trouble enough as it is trying to get down these two. These two are so broken together. So what does this ability do? Hypnotize. All right, I'm going to try to hypnotize you. Oh, perfect. That's nice. All right. So now I'm screwed because I'm going to wake her up. I could A1 him, though. I don't want to wake up Liz, so I think I'm going to A1, actually. Hypnotize is like sleep, so if... Oh, I'm going to break it right now anyway. So that was a literal waste of my entire life and ruined everything I was even trying to do. Okay. Wow. And now it's going to be that. All right, cool. All right, so now we're back to her. Speed boost. Beautiful. You can see the turn meter instantly went up, whatever, 20, 30%. That's really nice. We're going to try to finish you off. Oh, it was so close. All right, now we're going to use that. Boom. All right, now I'm just going to probably put it on. Oh, God, don't do that. That's not... Auto's down here. Okay, let's put it on auto for a little bit, and I'll kind of just show you. There you go. She slowed down Melia, which is nice. Space did, and then she reduced the turn meter of Liz, and now we just got Liz left, and we'll just take some time getting her down. But yeah, I'll show you the healing and stuff. Space probably did a lot of healing in this. She does a lot of turn meter reduction, and she just speeds down the enemy and speeds up your team. So when you get so many bonus turns, it just really makes it stronger. Now, let's look at what we did here. Boom. So we beat a full A5 team with 3 A5s and 2 A3s. And you can see the healing she did. Look at the healing difference between Space and a freaking mythic hero, Luna. Look at the, oh, it's kind of behind me. She did 2.5 million healing. Luna did 630k healing. So big difference there. Big difference. And my Valentine did the most damage there. Okay, so that's that. Now let's go to the main city real quick. Let's go do a dungeon and I'll show you the healing, just the overall healing that Space is able to do in a dungeon. Again, I use Space in all of my accounts. So she is very strong. I think one of the strongest support legendaries in the game. My girl Space. Let's, we'll just do a stage 22 real quick. And I'll kind of chat for a minute and then we'll finish the video about Space. She's super strong. You just want so much speed on her, and then survivability stats and some effect hit. That's all you need for her. There you go. She leads up with the heal and the turn meter boost, gives everyone some bonus turns. Lester clears the whole wave. Space sped down someone, but sped up my team, so that's useful as well. Valentine chain lightning and killed almost everyone in that wave. And then we'll get on to the boss here. His boss ads are terrible. Also, this boss is supposed to be taken down with damage over time, but I'm using basically direct damage instead. I do not have a lot of good burn heroes on any of my accounts. I don't have any of the top tier burners on all 3 of my accounts. I have not pulled a single one. No Hez, no Melia, no OK Min, none of those. I don't have any of the top tier burners, so I'm forced to kind of do this game with direct damage instead of burns on bosses, and it's really not the best, not gonna lie. But we'll show you just the raw healing potential of Space compared to someone, a mythic hero, Luna, and we'll kind of show you the difference here. Chugging along, not super fast, not super slow either, I guess. But Space has a spot in almost every team. I mean, if she was A5, I'd probably use her in every single group. She's A3 and I still use her in almost every single team. This is my go-to team for most everything on this account. It's really hard to get to the point where you have multiple A5 heroes, like to have 6 A5 heroes and actually have to choose who to go. I mean, right now, I basically use this team for everything because it's my strongest team, right? Okay, here you go. Look at the healing. 2.5 million from Space, only 2.1 million from Luna, who's a mythic hero. A free legendary versus a mythic, and she out-healed her. Now, Luna does bring other things to the table, obviously. She brings stuff like increased attack and a resurrect and stuff like that. So she does have some importance as well, and she has stealth and whatever, you know, passive healing here, but still, that's pretty impressive. Space out-healed Luna. Okay, that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys. That's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go down there, hit that like button. It really helps me out on the channel. If you're enjoying the content, consider subscribing to the channel. Do that below if you're not already subscribed. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. That was another Infinite Magic Raid video. Play to slay. See you guys.